Whether you're just starting out or you've achieved sable, at some point, every knitter and crocheter becomes a yarn collector. Stashing yarn can mean you're ready for your next project or you're accumulating inspiration. But it can also mean piles and piles of yarn. Don't worry, I'm here to help. Here are 6 tips to keep your stash organized. The very first thing you should do to keep your stash in order is to choose a sorting system. There are lots of ways to group your yarn, including weight, fiber, and color. You could even sort it by potential projects. It doesn't matter how you decide to put your things together, but having skeins sorted will make it much easier to get a particular ball when you're stash diving. There's nothing worse than going into your stash and finding a huge tangle of yarn. Before you put leftovers into your stash, wind it into a ball or cake. This will keep the ends from going rogue, and you'll be spending more time stitching than untangling knots. Protect your stash. While yarn looks beautiful on display, storing your yarn in containers can keep it tidy and untangled. Bags can keep projects stored neatly, while plastic containers can keep it clean and dust-free. Keeping your yarn dry and sealed can protect it from water and bugs that want to make a meal out of your next work in progress. Have you ever bought yarn for a new project because you weren't sure that you had the right kind at home? Get in the habit of keeping a record of your stash so you know what you already have. You can upload photos directly to Ravelry and keep a virtual stash online. It's a great way to access information from your smartphone on the go. It's easy to collect yarn, but so difficult to part with any of it. Make a point of giving your stash a little spring cleaning once or twice a year and pick out any skeins that you can give away. Schools, retirement homes, and community centers often accept donations of supplies, so you can rest assured that your yarn will be going to a good home. There's one simple way to make room for more yarn. No, it isn't buying a second house. Make your next project with yarn you already own. It might not be as exciting as a trip to the craft store, but stash diving is a great way to free up space in your boxes of yarn. And you can fill that void with more yarn. It's easy to stockpile yarn, take it from me, but there's no shame in a yarn buying habit as long as you keep your stash clean, organized, and up to date. How do you keep your yarn tidy? Leave your tips in the comments below.